Greetings people, 'tis I, 480 volts, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. Now, I lied. In the last video I said I would meet you just outside of Rabanastre. I lied! We're still here in Albina. I decided that there is some shopping that I want to do. It's just going to be easier if I buy some gambits. I mean, I guess I could do them at Rabanastre, but I might as well just go ahead and do them now. They'll actually come in handy as we're trekking through the Ester Sand. So I'm gonna go here to the Gambit shop. Maybe eventually I'll buy all of this stuff, but right now I don't need to buy all of this stuff. I'm just gonna buy the ones that for now I think are gonna be useful. I'm definitely gonna buy foe highest max HP as opposed to highest HP. There's a difference. Highest HP means currently he's got more HP than anybody else. Highest max HP means you know, that means no matter how high or low his HP is, it potentially is higher than everybody else's. And then lowest max HP, I'll go ahead and get that. This MP stuff here, I don't care about that. I think that's all I need to do for foes. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. There's a couple, there's one more I want to get. Foe HP equals 100%. I definitely want that. Okay, I think all this other stuff would be awesome some other time. But right now, let's see. Let's go for... Yeah, I think that's all I want to do for foes for now. Let's go to allies. Let's go ally less than... Let's do less than 40%. I think that's a good number. And then HP less than then. Definitely want to get these status ally stuff. So ally status KO. Definitely want to get that. Ally status stone. Ally status petrify. There is a difference between stone and petrify. I think stone means you automatically get turned to stone, or you're already in a state of being a statue, and petrification means that's the countdown. Ally status stop, sleep, confuse, doom. There's not a whole lot I can do about that stuff now, but blind, poison, silence, sap, oil. No, that's all I need. Well, we'll go ahead and get disable and immobilize, slow, and disease. I didn't really need to get reverse, but okay. The rest of that stuff I don't really care about for now. And then down here, I definitely want to get this one, self. Yes, I want to get self. That one is useful. And then, again, self-petrify, self-doom, self-blind, self-poison, self-silence, self-sap, self-oil. I'll skip the reverse for now. Self-immobilize, self-slow, and self-disease. And I think that's all I need for now. Yep. Okay. Now, what all that I wanted to get all that stuff for a reason, and here's why. Let's go into our gambits. Actually, no, I need to get some new gambits. Or gambit slots, rather. Let's go ahead and get a bunch of gambit slots for peeps. Let's see. So you, sir. Yeah, you get that. Wait, how many? Okay. I'm just looking. Alright, go ahead and get another one. And then go ahead and get one more. Just for the heck of it. I think that's more than I need. Definitely want to get some for this guy. Uh-huh. And we'll max out the license board as we play through the game, I think. Now, how many gambit slots does he have at this point? Oh, that should be more than enough. And then let me just get some for Fran. At this moment, I only need like 3 or 4. So we'll just go ahead and get these. Ah, look at this. Feral Strike. We'll worry about that later. Let me just get one more of these. That's called a quickening. I'll deal with that some other time. Alright, that should be good enough. Alright, let me set this stuff up the way I want. There's a reason why I bought the gambits that I did. I'm gonna set this up. Foe HP equals 100%, and I'm going to set the then statement to steal. And then I'll put that above the attack one. In fact, I'll switch this attack to lowest HP. What this means is whenever Vaughn encounters an enemy who has not lost any HP yet, he will attempt to steal from said enemy. And I'm going to have these guys put on the same thing. But just make sure you put it above the whatever your attack gambit is. Because you want them to steal first, then attack later. The moment the enemy's HP dips below 100%, then they'll start attacking and they won't steal. But this will make stealing just a little bit easier. I'm also going to do this. This is why I bought the self statement. Self, for Balthier, I'm going to do self Libra. And I'm going to put that at the very tippy top. So at the beginning of every new cycle, if you will, he'll cast Libra on himself. And that'll be nice. So we'll always have Libra. Okay, now let's get some healing gambits going on here. Here, I'm gonna switch this, thinking. No, that's fine. That's fine the way it is. But I'm gonna go put a support, gambit here. I'm going to put ally status KO'd. Yes. There it is. Phoenix down. That means, and we'll put it at the very tippy top, the moment an enemy is KO'd, Vaughn will use a Phoenix down. You pretty much got to do this for everybody, though, because, like, what happens if Vaughn is KO'd, right? So I need to make sure... No, that's wrong. That's wrong. And this other stuff we'll worry about later, but yeah. And we'll put this up top. Yeah, that's good. And then... Because the moment I lose an ally, I want them up on their feet, like, as soon as humanly possible. Like, I don't want them to do anything else. I don't want them swinging at the enemy. I want everybody concentrating on bringing that person back to life. And I'm going to switch this gambit here to HP less than 40%. I think that's a good number. So she won't break into the cure magic quite so eagerly, but she'll still do it before we break into potions. I was debating buying the HP less than 20% for potions, but I think this will be fine. And let's see, there is an item vendor out here, right? See, he already went ahead and cast Libra. He's trying to buy his daughter some medicine. All right, okay, right now we just don't have a lot of items to make use of the other gambits that I bought, so I'm not even going to worry about it. All right, at this point, well, actually, let me just go ahead and... no, we're good. We're good. At this point, I'll show a couple of battles off, but you're going to get the gist here. See, we're going to walk up, and everybody's set to steal, and we're just going to steal endlessly until Bosch attacks the enemy, because Bosch is a guest character, and I can't control him. Well, actually, I could. I think I could assign a gambit. Well, no, he doesn't have the steal command. Never mind. I could always turn Bosch's gambits off. Oh, hey, check this out. This guy right here, if we look, he is a Rabbinaster Watch. Don't attack him. He's a good guy. If we get into battle when this guy is nearby, he'll help us out. Like, he won't just attack the enemies. He might actually, like, cast some support magic on us or give us potions or stuff like that. You will occasionally see side characters like Bonga or Seek or whatever just, you know, randomly attacking enemies. They're just, I guess they're going out hunting, and it's like, you know, you can give them a hand if you want. But yeah, now this is going to make stealing so much easier. These are my stealing gambits, if you will. Now, the trick is going to be when Bosch leaves our party, and we only have 3 controllable characters, because then I have to make sure that I remember to attack somebody to break up the stealing chain. But that's not for a while yet. And as you can see, Fran and Balthier, they ran straight to this guy because they were like, okay, as soon as that one cockatrice was not at full HP, they went for the nearest one who was. All right, now I'm going to head back to Rabbinaster, and I'm just going to kind of speed through it. So here we go. Okay, we're back to almost Rabanastre. All right, let's do this. Let's see what happens now that we've done all that.
I thank you.
For what?
I'd avoid crowds if I were you. In this town, you're still a traitor, you know.
The Resistance will surely find me soon.
So you're with the
Fates
Resistance?
will we meet again. I would pay my respects to your brother.
You're a fugitive now, too. Stay low for a while.
For a while.
What about the stone?
Do as you like. That stone's ill-favored.
Ooh, Balthier doesn't want it
Regret.
anymore.
We sought that stone and found ourselves only worry.
You offering it?
It's mine.
Then why'd you ask? Our regards to your girl.
We stay in Rabanastre a while.
Well, they're gone. I'm sure we'll never see them again.
What do you think? Can I trust Bosch?
The stone's not gonna talk to you, Vaughn.
I gotta get rid of this thing.
Yeah, you might want to.
But maybe I should show it to Penelo first, so she knows I got something. She'd be at Miguel's place this time of day.
Would she care, though? Alright, Balthier and Fran lead the party, and, well, technically so did Bosch. But, I mean, he was a guest anyway. Alright, well, now we are back in Rabanastre. Yay! Alright, now, I want to talk to Herdy. Who is this? Is this the one I want to talk to? Yes. Welcome to the Moogling, Kupo! This is your first time using the Moogling? Nothing to it. The Moogling lets you teleport to several different locations across Rabanastre. We had to close up for the parade earlier, but we're up and running again, Kupo. The service is free of charge. Why not give it a try? There's no time like the present, Kupo. I'll do that in later. And I will be doing that. Yeah, let me see. This one's going to explain it too. Moogling attendant. The Moogling is once again open for business, Kupo. We'll happily teleport you to any of several select locations throughout Rabanastre. And I've saved the best part for last. It's free, Kupo. Just look for one of our signposts and speak with a friendly Moogling Moogle who's sure to be close in hand, Kupo. Yeah, the Moogling is a thing only here in Rabanastre. But yeah, when you see a post like this, you can talk. There's going to be a Moogle by it, and you talk to him, and it'll let you teleport to a few different locations. You can go to the Sand Sea, not in the Sand Sea, but you can go to the market just outside the Sand Sea. You can go to the Muthru Bazaar. You can go to each of the gates, you know, East Gate, West Gate, and Giza Plains. So yeah, it's actually really handy. It's a nice little fast travel method within Rabanastre, and yes, it does not cost anything, so it is completely free. But now we could progress with the plot, and we will progress just a tiny bit, but there's a lot we can do. There's a lot of optional stuff we can do. All right, first off, I'm going to progress just a tiny bit. It says, can't wait to show old Dallin and Penelo, wherever she is. Well, Vaughn seems to think that she would be at Miguelo's place. Penelo Miguelo, you see. Well, let's go ahead and go to Miguelo's place and see if she's there. Hey, Kites.
Vaughn, is it really you? I heard you got took off to Nalbina.
Well, I'm back.
The Imperials will need more than a dungeon to stop me.
That's right.
You broke out of a dungeon? Whoa.
Yeah, I'm just that
Hey,
cool.
try and keep it down, would you? Penelo isn't around, is she? Out on a delivery, maybe?
Nope, haven't seen her all day. Not like her to up and skip out on work like that.
Huh.
Miguelo's not here either. He went running off somewhere a little while ago.
Uh-oh.
So much for my big welcome. I guess everybody's busy.
This can't be good.
I got my hands full watching the shop, and old Dallin had something for me to do, but I can't get away.
Old Dallin, huh? Tell you what, I'll go see him for you.
Really?
Well, nothing better to do.
Okay, well, that's that. I don't think anybody else here really says anything. Now, what should I do? Interesting factoid, if you go to the Sand Sea, I'll show this real quick. I'll get with old Dallin here in a second, but if you go to the Sand Sea, and you go up here, there's old Dallin and Fran. Or, sorry, Balthier and Fran. Let's talk to them. I believe our business is finished, yes? Hadn't you better say hello to all your little friends? She must worry for you. Balthier's handkerchief may dry her tears, but it cannot console her. Why did you give her the handkerchief anyway? That's right, I prefer to get that back with as few tear stains as possible. Better hurry. Okay, well, just kind of cool that you can see them hanging out here. Oh, that's cool. I could check the notice board for hunts. I'll do that later. We're gonna progress just a little bit, and then we're gonna do a lot of optional stuff today. So first, let's go see Old Dallin in the name of progression. Let's go to the stair to Lowtown. Oh, and don't worry, I'll sell all my stuff too. All right, let's see. Down here is where Old Dallin is. Let's see if he says anything. Look at this thing I swiped from the castle.
Well, look who we have here. Heard you were sent off to Nalpina.
And I'm back.
And I got out of there as fast as I could. But it was all worth it, Dallin. Here, look at this.
My. Quite a treasure you've got there.
Well, you know, I couldn't have done it without your help.
So, there is more to this gutter churl than first meets the eye.
Hey, watch it, buddy.
One, I've an errand, a simple favor to beg of you. I was going to ask that Kites to go, but I should think that you ought to do.
Yeah, Kites is busy.
No, I think you're just the one.
He's busy being a little kid.
There's a fellow by the name of Azalas, and I need you to bring this sword to him.
Azalas?
That's a sword of the old order.
As in...
Speak my name when you arrive. That should be enough to get you in to see him.
As in, what's his name?
I've made a note on your map showing you where he can be found.
Vossler, I couldn't
Mind
think
you,
of his
you are
name.
To deliver the sword to him personally.
Vossler Azalas.
Hey, Dallin, do you think I could get you to do something for me? I need you to find out where Penelo is. I wanted to show her what I got from the palace, but I haven't been able to find her anywhere. Can you let me know if you hear anything?
You can just leave that to me.
Thanks, Dallin.
And so it is done, but will it be enough to remind him of what the Order once meant?
Well, you obtain a Sword of the Order. Sweet. It's not a sword that we can equip or anything. It is a key item. So yeah, I can't equip it. All right, now, so he says he's marked on the map. Yeah, what does this Azalas guy need with the Sword of the Order? Well, we can see on the map where that needs to be. So let's just head that way. Yes. And then down here, then up here, and then over here. Yes. This guy right here is the one we need to talk to. His name is Rabanastrin. No, he's got a name. I'm supposed to deliver this to a man, name of Ozalis. This is the place, right? Balzac. And who was it that told you that? Old Dallin. He said I have to give this to him personally. There's nothing get past that Dallin. He has ears in every wall. Alright, get inside, but not a word of what you see or hear in there. You got that? Yeah, no problem. This is just this will be between me and them and all of YouTube.
Then what do you make of Andor's proclamation? Are you suggesting they fooled even the Marquis?
What if a judge killed the king, not the captain? That would explain everything, wouldn't it?
In that case, the captain would be brother to a judge. How are we to trust such a man?
Hey guys. It's Bosch.
Now there is the Bosch that I remember.
Then will you fight again at my side?
His word alone convinces me of nothing.
I'd take his word over that of a mouthpiece Marquis.
Then you name Rex liar with him.
My brother was no liar!
Just the opposite. Rex was the witness they needed. They had to make it appear as if I killed the king. Rex bears no blame. The fates have willed it.
So this is Rex's brother. Your words may convince a child such as this, but they weigh far too lightly on the scales for my taste.
I thought
Our
you said
paths
that was
will
the
remain
boss
separate.
you remember.
Do you not think Amalia worth saving?
Who is Amalia, anyway?
I hold men's lives in my hands. I must see foes in every shadow. The night we moved against Vayne, he knew. I will not chance such disadvantage again. I must treat you as I would Ondor, as I would treat any abettor of the Empire.
Then what will you do? Hold me here in chains?
Ooh. Ooh. Nope. Thought we were gonna have a clash.
Some things never change, do they?
Listen to me, Bosch. Your cage may have no bars, but it is a cage. The eyes of the Resistance watch unblinking.
Let them watch. I know something of cages.
As always, you can't have an evil empire without a righteous rebellion.
That's right. Amalia's in the Resistance.
Then you know her.
We've met.
We met just before we got sent to Nalbina. I've known nicer people.
I don't know her as well as I'd like to.
Yours and mine. It's more than coincidence.
It's annoying.
Huh.
I'm sorry. Allow me one last annoyance, a favor to ask. I want you to take me to Balthier. Even caged birds need wings.
This makes us even.
Even?
For Nalbina. We couldn't have done it without you.
Bosch joins the party. Was that gratitude I heard, Vaughn? Alright, well, Bosch is now in the party. He's not a guest. He's now a permanent member. Well, permanent for the time being. He's several levels ahead of me. Yes, he kind of... I swear, his outfit now really does look like Thor. Let's take a look at his equipment. He has a mithril blade and a bronze helmet and a bronze armor. So yeah, I'm not going to mess with him at this moment. I'm not going to put him in my forward party or anything just yet. Now, if I were a tired, thirsty sky pirate, where would I be? Well, we've already answered that question. We already know where the tired, thirsty sky pirate is, because I've already been to the Sand Sea and I saw Fran and Balthier there. So that's the place I'm going to look. Ooh, treasure chests. Tough to Phoenix down. I guess they're appearing now. Yeah, just if this is the PS2 version though, be careful of which chests you pick up down here. There's one that's like right outside Old Dallin's place. That is the one you do not want to get. But I'm playing the Zodiac Gates, so I don't care. What I do care is where are the stairs that lead to Rabanastre. That's what I care. Oh, maybe they're up here. Yeah, they're up here. The map kind of misled me. Alright, let's yeah, let's go this way. Oh, what now? What's up, Bosch? Man, you really look like Thor now.
A lot of kids lost their parents in the war. Mine had already died before that. The plague took them both.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's okay. It's been 5 years now. After that, I lived with my friend Pinello and her family. Then the war came.
I am sorry.
You don't have to keep apologizing. Really, it's all right. I know it wasn't your fault. I see that now. You didn't kill my brother. It was the Empire. My brother trusted you. And he was right.
Yeah, so that's the backstory between Vaughn and Pinello. He lived with her family for a while, but then he said then the war came. He didn't finish the sentence, but I'll finish it for you. Pinello's parents then were killed in the war, I suppose. So yeah, they're both orphans now. Now they just live... They live with their band of thieving friends. Now, here's a Moogling attendant here, so that's nice. But yeah, now let's go to the Sand Sea and see if we can find Balthier and Fran. Hey, Miguelo.
As I said, a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? What I am understanding is they took Pinello because of you.
They took Pinello?
What about Pinello?
Oh, Vaughn. They've taken Pinello. And there was a note for this Balthier. Come to the Muserba mines, it said.
It's Begamnon. He was in Albina.
Oh, that jerk again?
What happened to that sweet child? Why, I've her parents' memory to consider. You're going to go to her aid, and that's that. That's what you sky pirates do, isn't it?
I don't respond well to orders.
Well, it's your fault, dude.
You do know that the Imperial fleet is massing at Bujerba?
Fine, then I'll go. You at least have an airship, don't you? Just get me there and I'll find Pinello myself.
I'll join you.
Huh?
I have some business there as well.
An audience with the Marquis, by chance?
Balthier, just take us, and this is yours.
Ooh.
The guards are toying with us.
Make yourselves ready. We leave soon.
Right.
All right, Balthier and Fran once again join the party. All right. But Gamnon's note can only be referring to the Lushu mines in Bujerba. We'll leave at once. When you're ready, meet me at the aerodrome. I should imagine it's still by the west gate. We weren't in Albina all that long. Do be quick. I'd like to save your girl and rid of this headache as soon as possible. Okay. You say anything else? No, that's it. Now, let me look at the party. All right, so now Balthier and Fran are now in the party, but don't be fooled, they're in the back rows, or they're out. They're like they're in the reserve bank, but let me just put them on the front lines. Now, I'm not gonna put Bosch in the front lines yet. I'm basically not gonna use Bosch until we get more party members, because I wanna always have, well, you'll see. But, okay, at this point, we could, progress with the plot. But I'm going to do some side quests, and the side quests I'm going to do involve, well, first off, let's check the notice board. We got a new hunt available, the Wraith. Let's check it out. Okay, it's a ghost, it's rank 1, so we should be able, well, even rank 1 hunts can still be tricky for us. The petitioner is Milha in Rabanastre. One of the children saw a ghost. Now he's so frightened he's locked himself in an abandoned house. Please come as soon as you can. Will you go and speak to the petitioner? Yes, I will. The petitioner is in Lowtown. Alright, so that's that. Let's see. Now's a good time, I think, to sell all of my stuvs. So let me just go to a shop. Any shop will do. I will do the okay, well, never mind. I was about to say the Technic shop. This is the magic shop. Did I buy any new magic while I was in Nalbina? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I bought all that stuff. Okay. So let's see, I don't need the broadswords. I'm gonna save that javelin for now. I don't think I need the short bow. Or at least I don't need all of them. I'll save that blowgun because I might use it, and I'm gonna sell these Altairs. I'm not gonna mess with this stuff yet. I'm gonna go straight here to my loot. So let's see, let's sell my rat pelts, my firestones, my Libra gem, my bat fangs. See, look, they sell for 105 gil each. Not too shabby. Better than windstones, that's for sure. Fish scales sell for 151 each, so that's nice. The horn sells for 120, that's great. The demon eyeball, 123, that's even better. The glass jewel, I only have a couple of those, they don't sell for as much. Dark stones. Foul flesh, that is pretty darn good. Unfortunately, I only got one of them. Look at how much those iron scraps sell for. That's what I'm talking about. And then, yep. And then the storm stones. And then the green liquid. Oh my goodness, over 200. That's nice. And then bomb ashes. And then wolf pelts. And small feathers. Okay, we got some money. And lead the teleport stones. New bazaar goods are now available. Let's check them out. Well, I could buy this Forgotten Grimoire. Eesh. Oof. Should I or should I not? If I buy it, it will take so much of my money, but screw it, we'll buy it. I obtained the Hunter's Monograph. Totally worth it. The monograph is okay, so there are many different monographs in the game. I forget exactly how many there are. I'll find out at some point. What they are is when you get there's different monographs for different types of enemies. I think the Hunter's Monograph is like for more beast type enemies, I guess, like wolves and such. It increases the odds that they will drop really valuable gil fodder. So it will actually pay for itself. Now, it's not something you equip either. You just have to have it in your inventory. I think it's a key item. So yeah, you just want to have it in your inventory. Now, over here at the Muthru Bazaar, after we've done all of that stuff that we did, you know, the story stuff, some new stuff is opened up for us. As you can see, there is a Vieira girl right here. This is the earliest she will pop up. Let's talk to her. Her name is XII. I don't know how you say it. XII, I'm gonna say. Hello, I am called XII. I left my home and came to Rabanastre only quite recently. I have yet to learn my way around. I had been hoping to find someone I might speak with. Should you like to talk again, it would please me greatly. Well, sure, I'll talk to you again. Is the city not wonderful? I still lose my way on occasion, but I have come to know some of her walks and alleyways. But the land, I cannot hear it. Should this trouble me as a Vieira? Yes, you should be ashamed. I see. Then perhaps it was a mistake to leave the wood. Pay no mind to my mutterings. Pray speak with me again soon. I think that's all she says. Yeah. Yeah, I did that on purpose. Believe it or not, you actually want to be really mean to her and tell her that she's an idiot for leaving. Believe it or not, that's part of a side quest, and we basically want to make her feel really, really bad. After doing all that story stuff, we want to pay a visit to the clan hall. Specifically after defeating all those bosses that we did. I want to talk to Montblanc. How long have I been recording? Okay. Hey, bud. Here you defeated a pack of flans! Impressive, Kupo! The Rabanastre Common Council sent you this with their compliments. Presented in recognition of labors undertaken to lessen the dangers of the Garum Scythe waterway. Yeah, sometimes when you defeat bosses, like storyline bosses, or even optional bosses, you'll get some rewards from Montblanc, so it's definitely a thing you want to keep an eye out for. He doesn't personally give you, I mean, he personally hands you the reward, but they were given to him by other people, and he's just delivering it to you. Basically, other people are thankful for the work you do, and they send stuff to Montblanc so he can give to you. In this case, 150 gil. Not much, but I'll take it. Also defeated the Fire Main, did you? Impressive, Kupo. The Rabanastre Healers Covenant, send you this for their compliments. Awarded for the collection of samples to be used in study of certain intraceable maladies. You obtained 200 gil. You defeated the Mimic Queen too? You've been busy, Kupo. A young lady has sent you this with her compliments. For proving that my dad, who was imprisoned in Albina, was innocent. 300 gil. All right. It's another great day for Clan Centurio, Kupo. Let's check the marks. All right, he now has some new hunts available. Hunts that I could not find on the license board. So we got the Cluckatrice. The petitioner is a woman named Danya in the Giza Plains. A horrible monster has come to the plains, terrorizing our poor cockatrices. Something must be done. Come to our village with all haste. Will you go and speak with the petitioner, Kupo? Sure. You'll sign on the hunt? Excellent. I'm counting on you, Kupo. Remember, I'm just an intermediary. If you want to speak to the petitioner in person, you'll want to know you'll have to speak to the petitioner in person if you want to know the details. That confirms the contract. Now then, let me tell you where this petitioner might be found, Kupo. Over here in the Giza Plains, and I want to go there somewhat quickly. We call the vilest of vile marks elite marks, Kupo. My dream is to see each and every last elite mark befall the swords of the clan. Yeah, or fall before the swords of the clan. Yeah, the marks you get from this guy are called elite marks. They're a bit harder than your normal marks. And then the rock toys. Okay, petitioner is somebody named Pilika in Berjuba, which is where the plot's gonna lead us next. I've been secretly raising a pet, but I'm afraid I've gotten more than I bargained for, Kupo. I'll be waiting at the Kuz Skygrounds in Bujerba. Will you go and speak with the petitioner, Kupo? Well, since they said Kupo on the bill, I already know it's Moogle. You'll sign on the hunt? Excellent. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, he's gonna say the exact same thing. Now, this particular one is in Bujerba, okay? Good luck hunting your mark, Kubo. Each kill you make wins you greater renown within the guild. All right, and anything else? Yeah, I'm still a hedge knight. Okay, that's all we got from him. Now, I'm not going to mess with those new hunts. Well, at least not the 2 elite hunts. Well, I'd have to go to Bajerba to mess with the rock toys. I'm not going to mess with the Cluckatrice. It's just too powerful for me. I tried it in a test run. Nah, it's not good. But I do want to go and speak to the Petitioner, because if I don't speak to the Petitioner now, I won't be able to for a very long time, and I'll explain why that is later. So let me use the Moogling and teleport to the Giza Plains. Yeah, beam me up, Scotty. That's a straight up Star Trek style teleport transportation thing going on here, and I'm down for it. All right, let's walk around the Giza Plains. Remember, the enemies here are a little bit tougher, but given our current ranks, we can still mess with it. I'm not gonna steal from these Giza rabbits, and the reason I'm not gonna steal from them is because that'll just piss them off, and then they'll run around, and they'll take forever for me to kill because they'll just constantly be running from me. So it's better. I mean, I can just one-shot them if I attack them anyway, so I might as well just do that. But I'll take care of these hyenas. Not that they have anything amazing. There we go. I don't want to see what's in this. Yeah, 10 gil, nothing worth anything. Anyway, yeah, we want to head to this village here. We've been here before, this nomad village. This is where the Petitioner can be found. Matter of fact, I think that is our girl right there, Danya. Are you here about the bill I posted? It's high time someone came. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this creature. Our cockatrices are terrified. They hardly eat, they won't go for walks, their nerves are shot, the poor deers are starting to fall ill from it. Well, will you get rid of this creature for me? Yeah, I'll accept. Wonderful, I thought you'd say yes. Now let me tell you just what's going on. A vile creature called a Cluckatrice has made its nest in the land to the east. Recently its eggs hatched, and now it's viler than ever. What's worse, the Cluckatrice shies away when people approach. It's clever, this one. For our sake and the sake of the cockatrices, kill the Cluckatrice and every one of its foul brood. Well, how am I supposed to diggity-dang kill the thing if it runs away when people come up? Cluckatrice, the hunt begins. I spied the Cluckatrice on the Giza North Bank. It's not much of a bank during the drive, but you'll find it southeast of the village. The Cluckatrice nest must be near, but I have no idea how to go about drawing it out of hiding. Try as I might haven't come up with anything. Perhaps you could ask the children? They're often out on the plains. Maybe they can help. Well, I already know how to find the Cluckatrice, and I'm not gonna because, like I said, it's just a bit too powerful for me now. I'll do it later. I'll do it after our next big story progression, if I'm allowed to. I may not be allowed to find the Cluckatrice at that point, and the reason is because something happens to the Giza Plains. After the next big story event, and that's the reason why I wanted to talk to Danya now, because I won't be able to later. Now, is this, yeah, this right here is going to lead me to Lowtown, which is handy because I want to go there. Because the next place I want to go to is talk to, the next thing I want to do, rather, is talk to the Petitioner for the Wraith Hunt. She is down here too. We're looking for a girl. Her name is what, Milha or something like that? She's like over in this area, I think. That's her, all hunched over. Hey, chick. You've come about the bill? Wonderful! I'd started to think I'd posted it in vain. I'll not mince words. A child has shut himself inside this house because he's frightened of a ghost he says he saw in the neighborhood. He said he'd come out if I got rid of this ghost, so I went looking for it. To humor him, you see. Imagine my surprise when I found out it was real! There was no way I could deal with it on my own, so I needed to call in a hunter. Will you hunt this ghost for me? Sure. Thank you so much. I saw this ghost in the Garum Scythe walkway just down through Storehouse 5. It's an apparition called a Wraith, and I think it came to avenge the cruel slaying of rats and other poor denizens of the waterway. I'm not pointing fingers, but it doesn't really matter who did these things. But this apparition is here and it must be dealt with. I leave it to you. Wraith, the hunt begins. Are we blaming me? Am I the one that killed the things that it's avenging? Well, this Wraith is a little bit tricky, but I can handle it. I did it in a practice run. I can handle this mark. It's also super easy to find. You literally just go into the Garum Scythe waterway. I keep calling it walkway. Waterway. Oh, that was not the Garum Scythe waterway. That was the stairs to Rabanastre, which is where I don't want to be. But it's fine. That's where I want to be. No, I have to go around this wall. How do I... Okay, yeah. There we go. Never mind. It's not that easy to find. Alright, here we are. Now, the mark is going to be in this area. See, it's a big, wide open area. Perfect for a boss fight. Now, there it is. Now, the first thing I want to do with this mark is cast Silence on it. That's going to help us a little bit. Alright, he unfortunately got Doom, and I missed with Silence. So let's do that again. Oh, I stole a glass jewel from it. Somebody needs to attack the thing because I need to not have our character steal. This is where the stealing gambits can come a little annoying. Did Silence go through? No, it didn't. Dadgummit. He can absolutely be silenced. Yeah, and he cast Doom on me. Doom is, it's a countdown for, death, basically. So, come on. Can you please get Silence on him? Before he casts Doom on everybody? Ah! Come on, I know you can, because I did it in a practice run. There we go! Now, that's not the only buff he's susceptible to. I can also, or rather debuff, or status ailment, or whatever. I can also cast Blind on him. Oh, and remember back in the day when undead enemies were susceptible, or took a lot of damage to fire? Yeah, that seems to not be a thing in this game. Yeah, we seem to fire doesn't seem to... I mean, like, he'll take damage to fire, but he's not, like, especially susceptible to it because he's undead. That seems to not be a thing. Oddly enough. Now, unfortunately, we have this Doom countdown, which is highly annoying. I'm hoping that, okay, I'm hoping one of two things. I'm hoping, A, we kill him before anybody gets doomed, which is highly unlikely, or B, we all die, and then we respawn without the Doom status, and he'll never cast it again because he's silenced. And, because the way it's working, the way I have my Phoenix Down Gambit set up, I do have those installed, right? Yes. So, like, Vaughn's gonna die first, and then everybody else has a few more seconds, so one of them should be quick to give me, actually, I hope he doesn't... I hope Vaughn doesn't, like, kill the guy. I hope the guy doesn't die and then Vaughn immediately dies. That would suck. No, I think, yeah, no, Vaughn's gonna die first. That's good. Although I don't think, you don't get experience from hunts, I believe. You do get LP? Alright, so Vaughn croaks, and then immediately is resurrected because of my gambits, and then he's gonna toss a potion on himself because of that gambit. Next is Balthier, and Fran is doing the potion there, and then, or Phoenix Down, I should say. And then Fran's gonna die. Alright, so that was the hardest part of the battle. Now he can't really do anything to us because he can't cast Doom on us. Now he can still, we have Blind on him, but he can still hit us. You know, Blind only works like half the time. So, but it is extremely useful in this game. Blind and Silence are two of the most useful status ailments in this game. You will be using them a lot. Oh, and he's dead. So, yeah, I get LP, but no experience. Sweet. Wraith vanquished. Excellent. Well, we did that. Sweet. All right, let's get out of here. That was easy. Yeah, that's about the easiest hunt I can take on right now. The other two are just way too powerful for my current setup. All right, let's find the girl. Oh, and if we look at my clan primer, I am now a rear guard. I have leveled up. So I am going to want to stop by the Muthru Bazaar and talk to Mont Blanc. Hey girl, you've done it! You defeated the Wraith! Thank you so much!
The ghost is gone?
Oh, are you the kid? Gone for good. This young man hunted it for us. Jovial Seek.
Oh, you finally come out, my little deek.
Who's that?
Papa, these people got rid of that ghost for me. Deek is sorry for worrying you, Papa.
It's not been easy being jovial with my son locked up in a vacant house, but now that all is well, it shouldn't be that hard. He does look happy, I'll admit, thanks in large part to you. Oh, you didn't think... Heavens, it wasn't my child. If you got the wrong impression, I apologize. I mean, I was just asking. I mean, times are tough down here. Please take this in thanks for your successful hunt. There's just a little something there from our jovial friend as well. All right, so we get 500 gil, 1 ether, and 1 set of gauntlets. Okay, what do the gauntlets do? They, I can't put them on now. I need accessories 8. Reduces physical damage taken when HP critical. Okay, so it probably casts, like, protect on you or something like that. I don't really care. But anyway, this private residence is now open, and I can go in here and talk to Deke. Started out Deke hidden here for fear of that ghost, but the more Deke comes, the more Deke likes it. Kinda cozy. My pop owns the place. He wasn't letting it out. He wasn't letting it out to somebody, but it's empty now. Whoever used to live here left a letter on the table. Deke read it, but that doesn't make any sense. You can have it if you want. All right, I'll take the letter. You find a letter on the table. It reads, I know my days grow short. I regret only that I shall not have the opportunity to return that item entrusted to me all these many years. I divided it into 4 pieces in hopes this might prevent it falling easily into searching hands. I have enclosed the whereabouts of one of the 4 in the event its rightful owner should come seeking to recover it. Stop the water's flow, then loose it once more. East, southeast, east, southwest, southeast. I pray that it rests there undisturbed. Well, that made a lot of nonsense, but we obtained the Dusty Letter. That's a side quest we won't be able to mess with for a long time. And we will want to wait as long as we can, because it will require us to fight some highly powerful elite monsters. Alright, last thing I want to do before I end off the video is head to the Muthru Bazaar. Now that we have leveled up one, the item vendor in the Muthru Bazaar is going to sell some new stuff, but I'll tell you now, all he's selling is a pair of gauntlets, which I just got for free. So yeah, well, not for free, but I just got. So yeah, I'm not interested in that. But I am interested in talking to Mont Blanc, because he should have something to say to me now that I have leveled up. Kupopo! You're a rear guard already? You've been burning the midnight oil, Kupo! Clan Centurio knows how to treat its hardworking members, Kupo! Here, a reward for your accomplishment! Alright, 3 remedies and 2 teleport stones. Keep up the splendid work, Kupo! Okay, any new marks? No, just what I've accepted. And last thing. I don't think anything new has happened, but I just want to check the license board real quick like. I'm almost positive that there are no new bills posted. But I'll check it just to see. Let's go to the Sand Sea. Yeah, going to the Sand Sea doesn't actually put you in the Sand Sea. It just puts you in the market, but the Sand Sea is like literally right there. So yeah, handy that. Is Balthier still here? No, he's not. Examine the thing. Yeah, no new bills posted. Okay, well, we've done all we can for now. All right. Well, in the next video, we will actually progress with the plot, I believe. So thank you all so much for watching. My name is 480volts. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. And I will see you next time. Pieces!